Hello everybody, welcome to StanfordiS. We are going to learn today a new lesson and with a new energy. So are you ready for that? Let's go for this new learning. So it's before we go for that learning, why don't you subscribe this channel? Please subscribe this channel right now. And don't forget to participate in group discussion. Participation in group discussion is very important. Don't forget this thing. Next thing, that is this is our channel where you are learning, so please connect and share this page with your friends who really want to learn. This is very important for those who really want to learn English speaking. So here, very first thing, introducing self, audio video round. So please stop the video here and read this part. Very first thing we are going to read, that is, what comes in your mind when you see the word introducing self? Suppose that I'm saying introduce yourself. So what are the sentences or words coming in your mind when I'm asking this thing, please introduce yourself? If you're going to introduce yourself, what are the things going to come in your mind? Stop this video for a minute, take a piece of paper and write over there at least 10 lines. I hope it is done. If it is done, let's move on. So here, what is important? Next question, which you need to write on a piece of paper, that is, I'll answer all the questions, don't worry for that. When do you need to give introduction? First was, what comes in your mind when you see this thing, give introduction? What comes in your mind when you see introducing self? What comes in your mind? What do you think to speak? What comes in your mind to speak? Now, second question, what do you need to, when do you need to give introduction? What is the time? What is the event? What is the incident? What is the point of time when you need to give introduction? When? Think about it. Write on a piece of paper. I hope you have done. Next thing. Here, I'm going to give answer. Understand. When do you need to give introduction? First, meeting a new person. If I'm going to meet a new person, I will give my introduction. Did you understand that thing? If I'll give my introduction, at that point of time, I'm going to give my introduction. First point of time. Second, if I'm going for any job interview, if you're going for any job interview, the very first question is, tell me about yourself. This tell me about yourself means you are going to introduce yourself. Okay? So this tell me about yourself, very popular and hot question of any interview. You need to give your self introduction. Who are you? What are you? So you are going to give this. So I hope you understand when you need to give introduction. Why introduction is important? Pause the video here and think about this question. Think. Why introduction is important? Why? Stop this video here and think for 2 minutes. Why? Why introduction is important? So, no answer. For better understanding, if I know you, then I can feel comfortable to talk with you. And then I can understand your talk. I can understand your words. If you are unknown for me, first thing will be in my mind, who is this, who is this, who is this. But if you'll answer this thing, hello, I am this person, then I will focus on your talk. For a good start of a conversation, if you're going to talk with anybody, you need to give introduction, because that person will feel that this is the best introduction. And this is the best way of starting any conversation, to give basic information about yourself. See, you're not going to tell about your whole family member, but you need to give a basic thing about yourself. So this is the reason introduction is very important. So next thing, what are the do's and don'ts of self introduction? Do's and don'ts. So what is happening, many times people are saying anything in introduction. They are saying any story, they are starting telling about father's incidents or mother's incidents. So What are the do's? Means things you need to share, you should share, and don'ts, you should not share. So, what are the things? Pause the video here for 2 minutes and think about it. I hope you have done. If it is done, let's go for other things. So, see how people are introducing self. This is the points which you need to write in self introduction. Don't forget about it. Write it on a piece of paper. Here, do's and don'ts. Let's talk about do's and don'ts fast. Very first thing, try to avoid long sentences as they make your trip over your own words. So don't use long sentences. What will happen that you will confuse and you will make others confuse. So don't use long sentences. Next is, don't try hard to use tenses. Just follow simple sentence. Okay, don't use means mm, present perfect continuous, present perfect tense, or past perfect continuous. Don't use such type of tenses. Use simple past tense, simple present tense, simple future tense. Because when you speak in simple tenses, your sentences will be very simple and clear to understand. People will feel that okay, they will feel comfortable and it is easy to understand. It will say, I have been speaking at the time, but I couldn't understand for time being. So people will confuse. So don't speak very lengthy and very hard vocabulary. It is not important to speak. Beauty of any sentence is short and simple words, which is easy to understand for anybody. If you are talking with any foreigner, then you can use any type of sentence. There is no problem. But any conversation or any language says that if you are going to talk with somebody, use your language on that level where your listener or your reader feel comfortable. Don't make gesture that speak more than you, like loudly. So don't speak louder that people feel you are fighting. And don't tap your foot like tuck 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 tuck. People are doing this thing. Don't use mobile phone again and again. If you feel use mobile phone again and again during your introduction, people will feel that this person is not interested in talking with me. So this is a thing which is going to put a wrong impression on the person. Now, remember, English is just the language, and you can introduce yourself whether you are expert English or not. See, when you are talking with anybody, don't think about grammar in English. At that point of time, think how can you speak in the best way. How can you speak in a very comfort way? It means your language, your way of speaking should be very smooth, comfortable, like your listeners should feel comfortable. Don't think this thing, oh my god, I will do this mistake, I want to say that, but I want to go there. Means you're thinking now, if you speak like this, people will feel no, he is not comfortable to talk in English. So feel comfortable. Suppose that if you're doing mistake, still feel comfortable, be smooth, be calm, be relaxed, think you know everything, and then speak with the person. That's the best introduction. Keep your response on the point and do not start telling your life story or story you meeting you made your past. See, I said already, in your introduction there should not be any story that I met that person, I talked with him like this and that and those, and you're going to talk about your wife or husband, or you're going to talk about your family members. Much there should be a short information about your family, but not the whole story. Next, practice a firm, not cursing, handshake, or convey confidence, or turn off when introducing. So, when you are going to talk with a person, if you have this culture of handshaking, handshake, but not very tight and not very loose, both thing will show that you are not a good person. If you're holding very tight or if you're holding very loose, it should be very comfortable, very calm. I hope you are getting the point. Listen attentively and take genuine interest in people. You will know that what to say and when to say it. So, very first thing of any conversation, of any talk, and the best practice is listen other people very calmly, very introductory. Means be calm, listen carefully, and feel relaxed. And listen. Increase your habit of listening, not speaking much. Listen, because if you listen more, you can speak the best thing which you need to speak. You will give the best answer if you listen carefully. And this is the thing which I took from this references given. If you want to visit this website, you can visit this website, and read it in brief. There are many more questions, many more points. I selected only 7 because 7 is important in my opinion. Here, now I already said that today is audio video round, so let's go for audio video round. In the description below you will find that video. In description there is a link for video. Click on that link, you'll reach on that video and you'll watch that video. After watching, answer a few questions. Be ready with a pen or notebook. Don't watch any video, any lecture of mine or that video without a pen and notebook. Keep it. Watch the video 3 times at least. Watch at least 3 times any video. Watch any video at least 3 times. At least 3 times. Listen to me again 3 times. Go in description and find the link and watch the video. Before watching, keep few questions in your mind. I'll ask in group discussion. That is, these are the 3 questions which you are going to answer. Very first thing. Very first question. Why do we need to introduce ourselves to others? You are going to find this question, answer of this question in the video, in the link video. Did you learn anything new after listening to the audio? If yes, what? After listening to the audio, think this. Did you learn anything new? Did you learn anything new? Yes, no, what? Think about it. Imagine that you meet your favorite actor, actress in a restaurant. How would you introduce yourself? Think about it. And write on a piece of paper answer of those questions. Don't forget it. So you'll find you'll find this arrow button in front of the name of the video. Then you need to scroll down, go down, and you'll find a link like this. You're going to click on this link. After this, you'll get this video. This is the video which you are going to watch, so be careful with that and watch it 3 times at least. So for today we are done. Don't forget to subscribe this channel. I hope you subscribe, and this is your own channel where you discuss and group discussion. One more thing at the end we will which I need to share is in हिंदी में अब मैं कुछ चीज़ों को यहाँ पर डिस्क्राइब कर दूँ आपके लिए, जो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. बहुत से बच्चे कंफ्यूज हो जाते हैं, तो बेहतर है कि मैं बता दूँ. एक शॉर्ट ब्रीफ दे देता हूँ हर स्लाइड का, ठीक है. तो हमने आज क्या पढ़ा है कि अपने आप को इंट्रोड्यूस कैसे करते हैं, अपना परिचय कैसे देते हैं. तो आपको अपना परिचय कैसे देना है, किसी को अपने बारे में कैसे बताना है, इस बारे में इस टॉपिक को हम यहाँ पे डिस्कस कर रहे हैं. ये पूरा का पूरा एक लेसन भी है जो हम आगे करेंगे. टेल मी अबाउट योरसेल्फ के नाम से एक लेसन है पूरा हमारे सिलेबस में, जो मैं आगे चल के बताऊँगा जब मैं आपको इंटरव्यू स्किल्स सिखाऊँगा. जब इंटरव्यू स्किल्स सिखाऊंगा उस दौरान टेल मी अबाउट योरसेल्फ नाम का एक लेसन आएगा और प्रॉपर ट्रेनिंग कराऊंगा, लेक्चर होगा उस पर. तो हमें कब इंट्रोडक्शन देने की ज़रूरत पड़ती है, ये क्वेश्चन था. तो मैंने बताया कब देने की ज़रूरत पड़ती है. आगे हमें इंट्रोडक्शन जो देते हैं उसे देना क्यों महत्वपूर्ण है, इंट्रोडक्शन देना क्यों इम्पॉर्टेंट है, ये यहाँ पे था. इसका जवाब मैंने यहाँ पे दिया था आपको. उसके बाद जो कुछ डूज एंड डोंट्स है सेल्फ इंट्रोडक्शन, मतलब कि क्या करना चाहिए डूज, क्या करना चाहिए डूज और क्या नहीं करना चाहिए डोंट्स. ये कुछ पॉइंट्स हैं जो मैंने 7 पॉइंट आपको बताए हैं. और ये है खांचा इसको आप रोक के लिख लो तो ये आपके कुछ इम्पॉर्टेंट पार्ट हैं। देखो ये कुछ इम्पॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स हैं जो आपके इंट्रोडक्शन में होने ही चाहिए, जो आप लिख सकते हो नोटबुक पे। और आज रात को जब डिस्कशन करेंगे, अपने टाइमिंग में जब आप डिस्कशन करोगे तो आप मुझे आंसर करोगे। आप सबको सेल्फ इंट्रोडक्शन देना है इसी अकॉर्डिंग, जो मैंने ये फॉर्मेट दिया इस फॉर्मेट के हिसाब से आपको अपना इंट्रोडक्शन तैयार रखना है आज के डिस्कशन के दौरान। ये 7 पॉइंट्स हैं जो आपको करने चाहिए, क्या आपको नहीं करने चाहिए, इसमें लिखे हुए हैं 7 पॉइंट्स में। अब मैंने बात किया है कुछ एक वीडियो की, जो कि एक नेटिव स्पीकर का है, जो एक अंग्रेज़ ने बनाया है। और वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है वीडियो आपके लिए, क्योंकि आप उसमें सीखते हो कि कैसे क्या करना है और कैसे एक इंट्रोडक्शन होना चाहिए। और ये 3 क्वेश्चन हैं, ये 3 क्वेश्चन आपको कर लेना है। ये 3 क्वेश्चन भी आपका होमवर्क है। आपको आज रात को मैं ये 3 क्वेश्चन भी आपसे एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा हूँ। एक तो इंट्रोडक्शन एक्सपेक्ट है, दूसरे एक्सपेक्टेशन है कि आप ये तीनों क्वेश्चन के आंसर रात को दोगे डिस्कशन के दौरान। अगली चीज़ की बता दिया है कैसे आपको लिंक मिल जाएगा नीचे, जो पुराने बच्चे उनको पता है कैसे मिल जाता है। ये वीडियो जो आपको वॉच करनी है डिस्क्रिप्शन में जा करके, ठीक है। मुझे उम्मीद है आपको समझ में आ गया होगा। और एक रिक्वेस्ट है कि बहुत से ऐसे बच्चे हैं जो आज भी कनेक्ट नहीं हो पा रहे हैं, बहुत ही कम सीरियस स्टूडेंट्स हैं जो कनेक्ट हुए हैं। तो आप सभी से मेरी एक रिक्वेस्ट है कि अपने स्टेटस पे इस वाले को, या फिर आप सभी से एक रिक्वेस्ट है मेरी कि अपने व्हाट्सएप स्टेटस पे से एटलीस्ट एक दिन के लिए इसके स्क्रीनशॉट को डालो, ताकि जो लोग नहीं जुड़ पाए हैं आज तक वो अब जुड़ें, और जो सीख नहीं पाए हैं वो सीखें। और किसी को कुछ शेयर करना, अच्छी चीज़ शेयर करना भी एक अच्छी बात है, एक सवाब का काम है, एक नेक काम है। तो इसमें आप पार्टिसिपेट करो। थैंक यू सो मच, बाय बाय।